Title of this story is, Am I the Astronaut for Proving That My Nephew Does Not Have Food Allergies? Oh no, not one of these. All right, here we go. Everyone is mad at me, and I'm going to be honest and say I don't understand why. I'm 17 female. My older sister is 22. My nephew is 4. Around 2 weeks ago, my sister and nephew moved back in with my parents and I because she lost her apartment. I have no issue with that, but my sister claims that my nephew has all these different allergies. She claimed he was allergic to onions, garlic, bell pepper, and all spicy peppers and a lot of other stuff. My sister has always been a notoriously picky eater, and a lot of the things she claimed he was allergic to were things that she didn't like to eat. Fun fact, 17-year-old girly, a lot of things that people don't like to eat, they don't like to eat it because it turns out they have an allergy to it. I didn't believe he had these allergies, and it pissed me off that my mom started cooking differently and the food hasn't been as good since she came back home, like no garlic. I wanted to prove she was lying. She went out Sunday to run some errands and left me with little dude to watch. I thought it would be fun to make little pizzas for lunch. We made little pizzas with roasted garlic, spinach, and bell pepper. Just like I thought, he ate them no problem and loved the food. I took pictures while we made the food. Okay, you not only put him at risk, you collected evidence to be used against yourself during the process. I'm glad that you documented this so well. Can a 17-year-old be a bizzo?
Yeah,
I think she can, yeah. When all of my family got around for dinner, I showed my mom what my nephew and I did for lunch and told everybody he enjoyed his garlicky pizza. My sister got extremely mad and started yelling and screaming at me at the dinner table. She accused me of trying to poison her child. I told her that I was just proving what a liar she was and told her she was a shitty mom for not feeding her kid food she didn't like and telling people he's allergic so he can't try them. My mom ended up sending me to my room. I'm being punished because I did something dangerous, but in reality, I knew my sister was lying. I need to know if I'm an asshole for exposing her for this, and I just can't see it. Am I the astronaut?
Yeah. You're a see you next Tuesday astronaut.
Yeah. You're definitely an asshole for this. And here's the thing. You just had a hunch that your sister was lying because it was food that she didn't like as well. You had no empirical evidence to be like, he has ingested these similar things, which means that he shouldn't be allergic to X. No, you're just like, I like these things. I want him to eat them. So I'm going to risk his life in the chance that I might be able to eat these things again in this home. You. Top comment. What was your plan if he had a life-threatening reaction? No, I'm just kidding. You're the asshole. Absolutely, people like you have sent other people to the hospital on your quest to be right. If you don't like the way your mom is cooking now, you should try cooking your own food to your own taste. You already proved that you can do it to be petty. Now you can just keep doing it. Well stated here. Well stated.
Bravo.
I'd also what we were told. Ava had a huge aversion to peanut butter, peanuts, anything in that nature. We found out when she was 2 that she was highly allergic to peanuts, and she got an EpiPen, but still never ate them, never liked them. Still to this day does not. But they told me that she could have had it and never had a reaction, or you can eat it and that can build up in your system, and then when you finally do have a reaction, it can be a crazy one. And so it could be the same thing, or it could be a more mild allergy that mess with your digestive. There's so many different levels of allergies. Why would you risk that when you're home alone with a freaking toddler? I would. Somebody said pulling her out of the house by the hair of her head. Because I would come, my kids, no.
Rain, I was just thinking this. The fact that he didn't have a reaction while he was eating doesn't mean he won't have a reaction. That reaction could come later. Yes. And it's only been a few hours at this point. You've been sent to your room, and that's why you're typing this. It could be much later that this happens, and guess what? You, again, collected evidence to be used against you. If something happens here, this was malicious intent. You did this intentionally to see if it would harm him. You can go to jail.
Good point.
I like Bizlet, Michelle Standiford. I like that. She's definitely a Bizlet. She's a Bizlet, for sure. At this point, though, that's a straight-up full-grown bizzo move. That is unacceptable, and as a parent, you don't get to be around my kid ever again. Sorry.
No, and the fact that she did it for selfish fucking reasons because she didn't like the flavor of the food without peppers and garlic.
Oh my God.
Grow the fuck up, you stunty little woman.
Scunty?
Yeah. You
fussy little fucker. Brittany, never again. Never again. No, you can't be Can't be around my kid. Sorry. You were willing to risk their life for your taste. Never again. So the question was, am I the astronaut for proving that my nephew does not have a food allergy? Yeah. And in fact, yeah, I think this might be the youngest person to make it all the way to black hole. I'm setting this person to black hole.
Absolutely.
This, yeah. And to now at this point, still not be able to take it seriously, like do some research on the potential effects of food allergies. And then it may take something really bad happening in your life to change forever, like going to jail for this, or having this on your record at minimum for you to start taking shit seriously. But what a privileged life you must lead to be willing to risk other people's lives so you can have fucking garlic.